Well, I just came in the Baxter State Park. It's about 6:30 in the morning, very gray morning today. It's raining just about 45 minutes ago. Well, there's not a whole lot going on in this park. It's just this dirt road through the woods. Not a lot of signs or stops or anything really. It's just basically the road through the woods. I guess it's eventually going to end at the campground up here, about 8 miles at some point. But it's pretty much just wilderness out here. And I'm driving down this dirt road to the Roaring Brook campground where the trailhead is to Baxter Peak. It's very gray and dark outside. My camera makes things look pretty shiny, but it's actually quite dark out here. I'm gonna give that mountain a shot. I talked to the ranger. He said the forecast was kind of like this for the next couple days, so it's not gonna help me much to wait around, it doesn't sound like. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot and see what other people say up here. Alright, I just signed in. It's on. 7:07. Not the best weather in the whole wide world, but people are going, so I'm going. Little change of plans. I was gonna go up Helon Trail and down Chimney Pond, but I'm gonna go up Chimney Pond because I'm not sure if the knife edge is open or not. Someone mentioned it might be closed because it's rainy right now. So I can go to Chimney Pond and kind of get some information there, and I can always just come down Helon Trail on the way back. So let's see how it goes. Chimney Pond Campground's where I'm heading. 3.3 miles. Yeah, very wet conditions. But nobody seems to know if it's going to be like this tomorrow or the next day or... Oh, I see some blue up there. Maybe it'll turn out to be a good day. Anyway, I'm off at 7:07, so a pretty good start. I was a little bit confused with the weather, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Well, I'm making an executive decision right here. This was my original plan, was to go up the Helon Trail to Pamola Peak and then walk the knife edge. But I almost changed my mind and went to the Chimney Chimney Pond Trail. But I don't know, it doesn't seem like, it seems like it's brightening up. So I'm gonna stick with my original plan and go up towards the knife edge and just hope for the best. I mean, if I have to turn around, I might as well turn around up here rather than turn around back there. So I'm going with what I said, and hopefully everything will work out. I'm already climbing a little bit now. Yeah, 36 minutes into my hike. Was a bit steep at first, kind of some almost like steps going up these rocks, and now then it kind of leveled off. There was a lot of water on the trail, like a little stream running down the middle of the trail. And now I'm in this kind of boulder area, which is going pretty good. passed one fella back there. Not sure where he was from, but so I'm not alone out here. That's good to know. Feeling pretty fresh. I'm actually a little invigorated because I feel like the weather's gonna cooperate, and that makes me happy. But I don't know for sure. It made me a little nervous because they were talking about some other hiker at the sign-in asked whether they closed the knife edge or not, and he didn't know. He said ask at Chimney Pond. So I don't even know if that's an option or not, but hopefully that's not closed, because that's where I'm heading right now. Whew. Yeah, good weather, not too hot, not too cold, not rainy. I got a real heavy pack on. Got 3 waters and some food. My jackets or clothes. Really not sure why it's so heavy, but it sure is. I'm mainly concerned with getting my socks wet. There's some sun, look, brightening up. I don't want to get my socks wet in all this water. I should have brought an extra pair of socks, but didn't really have any clean ones. I just went with what I have. I'd hate to get my socks wet and have to walk the whole way like that, but could happen. These shoes are definitely not the best, but hopefully they'll make it. That'll give you kind of an idea of the boulder situation. Have to kind of climb up, step up a lot, step up almost every step, going up, going up the mountain, kind of straight up the mountain, not really a lot of switchbacks, kind of going straight up the mountain on these rocky steps. Whoa, steep little section here. Get down on it. Yeah, you can see, it's hard to tell the slope, but yeah, it's going right straight up down this rocky path. Step, 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 like climbing stairs. Breaking a sweat now. Yeah, this is kind of a crazy trail. It's just like a straight up the mountain, walking up these rocks. Whoosh, boom, boom, boom. Just right up there. Long way. Yeah. Get your heart beating. Well, I just punched out of that stepping area. Man, that was a big straight up climb on those boulders. Looks like I'm getting near a flat area, and I can see a mountain in the background back there. Blue skies, man. I mean, it was raining last night. It was raining at 5:15 this morning and it just stopped when I started to drive to the park. I didn't think I was gonna make it, but it's turning into a pretty good day. I think this may be the top of Pamola Peak, but I don't know. Maybe that's it up there. Anyway, I just crested something because now I'm going down. I got a feeling that might have been the top of Pamola Peak right there. You go over 4 peaks on this trail. That could have been one of them. Or maybe that was just a warm-up, who knows. But I'm coming down a little bit. No, that must not have been it. But anyway, I reached a high point at least and kind of get to walk mellow for a while. That feels good. There's a little stream. Pretty little stream here. Oh! Well, it's an hour and 20 minutes that I've been walking straight up the hill. on those boulders, I can see a shot of a mountain over there. I think that might be Baxter Point. I think I can see Chimney Pond right at the end of that cloud. So I don't know. I'm getting near the top of this mountain. I don't know how high it is. I can see the trees kind of running out. No, not very good views, but very cloudy. Sometimes you're in the clouds, sometimes it's sunny. Really broke out on this rock. I'm way out, exposed to everything. It's real pretty here. I wish I could zoom in. Pretty neat. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is over there. It's kind of hard to get your bearings. Well, I don't really even know where I am, but I definitely saw a little pond down there. It's kind of blocked by the clouds now. So that's some peak. Yeah, now you can kind of see Chimney Pond over there a little better. There's a little river and a pond. I'm guessing that's Chimney Pond. I don't know if that's Mount Katahdin or not. I don't know. Not a whole lot to see out there. Yeah, there's those ponds, and I'm getting pretty darn close to the top of this mountain. I can see it rounding off. I've come a long way. I've been going straight up through these boulders, stepping up over the boulders the whole way. It's been kind of a stream running down the middle of them. Sometimes these branches are sticking out, rubbing you. I guess I kind of went up that hill and it flattened out, now it went up again. I'm about an hour and 10 minutes into my hike. I'm definitely in a new zone here. Trees have all turned into these little shrubby trees. No big fellas here. I'm heading up that way. Yeah, so I've definitely punched into a new zone here. I've been covered by trees up until now, but now I'm in a kind of a different region. Views are kind of coming and going with the fog or clouds. Sometimes everything's covered, sometimes it's exposed. So there's that guy. I passed him and he passed me. Now he's up there. I don't know if you can see him up there. He's making his way though. He passed me a little earlier. Well, just about 2 hours now. I'm taking a break. That's my first time to sit down. I'll have a little energy bar and some water, and then regroup and keep moving. I think that's Mount Katahdin over there, which is pretty darn far from here. It's a group of girls behind me. They're coming up. I gotta get moving again. It's been an hour and 5 minutes, or 2 hours and 5 minutes. I worked my way up this ridge now. That was the view I had earlier of the pond and that mountain over there. I'm heading up this one. But I now can see a bunch of things on this side as well. So I'm pretty confused now as to what I'm doing. I'm definitely climbing this mountain here, and I kind of think I'm going to work my way over that direction, if I'm not mistaken. Don't know what that is over there though. Yeah, way up here now. Windy up here. A little bit windy. Didn't bring my sunglasses. Definitely didn't think about sun when I left the car. It was raining. Also forgot my map. So I'll have to just remember what I traced it yesterday from the book. So I think I can remember what I wrote down. Basically, I'm going up here. We'll go up Pamola Peak. Then it goes over to Chimney Peak, I think. and then South Peak, and then it goes around to Mount Baxter, which is the high point. I should be kind of going off to my right. Didn't see any. Think of peaks over there. And Chimney Pond is kind of in the middle of all those. Kind of makes an arc. Chimney Peak's in the basin, as it were. Which makes sense. If I look out this way, that kind of makes sense. Skirt along that. That's Katahdin over there, or Baxter, sorry. Knife Edge is somewhere between a couple of these peaks. I think Chimney and South Peak maybe, or South Peak and Baxter. This is really the knife ridge. I'm definitely going up. I'm climbing up this butt right now. Going right up this thing. Doing pretty good. Wind's keeping me cool. Now this area here is a bit, that's nice and mellow there. That's kind of a steep cut through there. As you can see, I'm walking on this spiny, rocky spine, going up to the top of this first peak. It's a lot of work, I tell you what. I'm making it, but I'm pushing. I am pushing. Yeah, that's a good view of the rocky spine. There's 3 girls back there still. They come up that, right up there. There's just a rocky spine climbing over these boulders. Eventually gonna get to the top of this peak. Don't know when it'll be. I don't know what's gonna happen after that. It takes quite a bit of energy to get to the top of this fella. But I'm making it. I am making it. Yeah. Well, you see what I see. Going up this rocky slope for a long time. Very cold breeze blowing. Pamola Peak. Pamola Peak. Do not hike this trail in bad weather, it says. Knife Edge, South Peak, Baxter Peak. Baxter's 1.1 miles, and I came 3.2 miles from the campground. Woo! That was tough, man. That was tough. 2 hours and 50 minutes it took me to get up here. Can't see a thing up here. Cannot see a thing up here. Don't really understand the sign. Looks like you gotta go that way, which is totally opposite to what I thought. I must be totally turned around and lost. But whatever, I'm here, I know that. I'm gonna follow those blue markers. I'll keep on following them. I gotta rest for a while. I'm getting an idea of what we're dealing with now. It's get all this wind. This is getting kind of interesting. I just came off Pamola Peak, kind of dipping down between these two. You gotta go with that fella. That looks steep as hell. That's where I'm coming down from. Yeah, that looks kind of crazy there. I guess it'll be fine. Well, I came down that one and now I gotta go up this one. I'm right between them. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. It's not that it's. I mean, going up I think will be a lot better than coming down. Coming down is kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky coming down. I like to turn around and get my toes up on the rock, not my heel. Hell, look at that. That's steep, man. Make it up there somehow. Come down off that, up that one. Pretty cool though, I'll tell you that much. I'm making my way around this rim, but I'm following blues. Might be good. Maybe I might not want to look down over that edge. Everything's going all right so far. This looks kind of like a steep area here. How far I've come or whatnot. I've been going real slow, of course. Haven't gone real far, probably. I only have to go a mile to get to the top. Funny also, because that didn't really look like a mile to that big mountain over. That must not have been it. That must not have been Baxter Peak. Yeah, not a lot of views from this cloud. Pretty cool up here. Oh, shoot. You just watch out what I'm doing here. Fall off there. I don't know if this is the knife edge or not. Not that scary actually. I like that. It's a nice little ridge walk. It's pretty cool. It's really pretty cool. The first part of it was the scariest part so far. Climbing up that steep rock, and it kind of there was a part where you kind of stuck out a little bit. That's always enough to kind of make you nervous. This is nice. Nice little spots in between, like little flat spots like this one. Great for hanging out. Having a party. Whoa! All down there. Yep, just making it up here, following blues. And I see a path that way, but I see a path this way, and I see blue. Which I need another one. I like the looks of this way. Let's see. Oh, there's another blue. All right. I'm gonna take you along the edge. Sure. I'll go along the edge. Massive. Getting some cloud blowing in here. There's a little cut right through here. This is pretty neat. This is awesome, man. This is really cool. I don't see anything out there. That's pretty awesome. Going well, enjoying myself here. I'm reaping the benefits of all that climbing. Looks like some more of the old knife edge there. Oh, it disappeared. Yeah, I just came off that one. And down there, and now I'm about to there's been no more signage, so I don't know how much progress I'm making. There's a picture. The cloud cleared up, so I'm branching over to this. Came off that one down, right up this. Not bad. Oh, it looks like I might need to use my hands here. I was about to say I hadn't been needing my hands even. Let's see if I can go hands free here. I'll be fall and die on the camera. Yeah. So yeah, just kind of making it around the edge here. This fog is kind of fun, you know, it adds an element of mystery, I guess. Something different. But yeah, it does kind of suck. Which you really don't out there, except it's kind of big one here. Nice walkway right up here. It's not really that sheer, you know. Like it's kind of, if you fell off, you'd definitely hurt yourself, but you'd fall on the rocks. Unless you hit your head, you'd probably live. Now I'm getting up here. This is a high point here. Oh, it's breezy up here. Man, it's just one little after another. That's a pretty interesting wall. I don't know if these are peaks or what they are. Like, what's that? Does that constitute a peak? Or is that just another rise? It's too hard to get the grand picture, you know? I don't know if I'm close or far. I know I'm making progress though, and I only had to go a mile, so that's not too bad. This is kind of a cool section here. Cool rock structures. This ridge goes on for a long time. It's only a mile, but it seems like it's going on for a heck of a long time. I really don't know my bearings about where the mountain is and things. It seems like we started off in the wrong direction for me. Ooh, you can see where I've been. Alright, now that is the campground. I can see a couple buildings in the water. Oh, I hear some people coming. This ridge just must go all the way around. That's pretty awesome. Alright, I see a peak. That's definitely a fairly prominent peak up there. So I'm assuming that is, I come along all of these edges here. Can't see them all on the camera because of the fog. But it looks like you follow that up there and boom. I don't know what that is, but it's something big. Maybe that's South Peak. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's something substantial. That's no little one of these rises. There's 100 of these little rises up and down you go. I hope that's not the first stop. 0.1 mile. That'd that'd be extremely hard to believe. I guess we'll find out. Well, I thought I was at the top. But lo and behold, I thought this little rounded area. Now I see this little extra bit in the clouds popping up for a little surprise. So, still got some ways to go. Past a big crew of French Canadians going the other way. We left about the same time. They went the other way, the way I'm coming back, which is farther, so, and they're also off the top already, so they made a little better time than I did. But they're cool. I'm just a guy. They had a lot better gear than I did too. Well, this is definitely not the top. Got a ways to go still. I can't tell you exactly how far because it's real cloudy. But still got a little ways to go. Oh, man. Seems to me I'm coming up to something. The top of some place. I could be wrong. But I believe that's the top of this peak. Whatever it may be. I see I got the sights up there. Somebody made a mess of boulders up here. Who threw all these boulders down? Yeah, there's that. Don't know what it is. Don't think it's the summit. Don't know what it is for. Came up quite a bit right there. That was a lot of steep walking. This isn't anything, I guess. Shoot. Yeah, there was a bit of steep walking there. You know, there was a lot of up and down along the ridge, but that part there was pretty steep getting up to this point. Shoot. Maybe that's the point that's 0.8 miles away. I can't see anything. I don't know where anything is, but I'm just going to keep on moving, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if that was the top of the mountain or not. I mean, kind of coming down now. There wasn't any kind of sign or anything like that. So maybe I'm going between two peaks right now. Or maybe that was it. I find that very hard to believe that it wouldn't have any kind of sign or anything on it. Absolutely must have a sign for sure. I must have to keep on going. I couldn't tell you what that was or where I'm going. I still can't see anything. But I'm calmed down a little bit. I can see another little rock pile up here. I'm not sure if that's for the big peak or just a little warm-up peak. Something going on up here though. I don't think it doesn't look that significant to me. I don't see any big signs or directions or anything. I'll find out in a minute. Well, there's another little pile. You think that's the top of the mountain? The Baxter Peak? I don't think so. I do not think so. Couldn't I tell you where it is? No idea. Couldn't tell you where it is. Can't see anything. Weather's getting kind of darker gray, kind of a scarier gray, like a rain gray. Blue says this way, so I'm gonna keep on trucking with blue. That guy said 300 meters. See? Well, I'm approaching another peak. This walk is full of peaks, up and down these peaks, along these rocks, up and down these peaks. of false peaks. Maybe this is the one. Just saw some other hikers there. Another French Canadian. Told me I was close, so this is close. This could be it. Well, guess what? This is the top of the peak, I said. Guess what? The top of the mountain. Where the top of the mountain is, I do not know. I do know it's that way, but I don't know how far it is. I've been told it's close. It's close, but I haven't seen it. I have not seen it because I can't see a thing out here. So I hear some yelling. People up there yelling, maybe. All right, I can hear people up here. I can see the top. I see a very substantial stack of rocks, and I hear giggling and voices. That has got to be the top of Baxter Peak. Yep. That was a long walk along that ridge, I'm not gonna lie. 11:48, that took me 4 hours and 40 minutes to get up here. Oh, there's all kinds of people up here taking pictures. Oh heck. Yeah, that took a lot out of me. Ah, there's everybody. A whole bunch of people up here.
Did I get a text? I was like, why is he taking pictures with his camera?
That's quite a halfway, ain't it? Quite a halfway.
Well, I'm way down. That was the peak. Got a little snack up there. Quite a few people up there. Going down via the saddle trail. Going down the saddle trail and then the Chimney Pond trail. It's a little farther. I think it's 5.5 miles. But that's alright. Give me some different scenery, and it does not go over the it does not go over the knife edge. So make things faster, I guess. But anyway, it's just something different. The knife edge wasn't really all that scary. The very beginning of it was the scariest part. It was kind of mellow. It was long. It was very long. A lot of climbing over those rocks. Up and down. A lot of false peaks. It was took quite a bit longer than I thought. It was only a mile, but it seemed like it took a long time. I guess it was pretty slow going on those rocks. Let's see how long this trail takes. I was at the top about 19 minutes. some people. There's lots of ways to the top. There's a hunt trail, the knife edge, and the saddle trail. The saddle trail is what I'm on, and it's 0.8 to the saddle, and then another 1.2 down. It's only 1.4 from here on the Cathedral Trail. I did not know about this trail. That sounds acceptable. As long as I can get down to the campground, I'll go this way. I didn't see that on my map. That's fine with me. It's a lot different over here than where I was walking before. It's a little mellower. Kind of like it. This is some pretty nice scenery here. Coming down the Cathedral Trail. You can see down in the basin down there, and you can see this real sharp wall. It's pretty awesome. There's some little color out here. Little greens and rock. It's different than the trail I was on. How? There's still rock, but it's kind of mixed in with grass, and some of it's not as, there's not as many big rocks. Coming up, it was big rocks, one after the other. Oh no, I'm in some kind of weird rock field. There's the Cathedral Trail where I just came from. Up that way, there's a whole big field of rock here. Whoa, 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 what's this? Cathedral Cutoff. The saddle's that way. Don't step on the plant. I hear people talking over there. Probably coming down the saddle trail. I don't know why I didn't come down the Cathedral Cutoff. No, it still says 1.2 to the Chimney Pond. I'm gonna keep on going. Yeah, I didn't know about the Cathedral Trail. It's a bit, I'm not real clear on, I don't remember it. Yeah, this is a mess in here. All kinds of rocks, very hard to walk on. It's kind of not like coming in. The coming in was big rocks where you had to take big steps. This is little rocks and kind of loose, some of them loose. A lot of unpleasant rocks. It's nice to be going down. I'm getting some views finally. Seeing some green, seeing Chimney Pond down there, it looks like. Making it. Yeah, looking back, seeing these guys, it's steep as hell going up there. I didn't even register that. It just seemed normal, but it's pretty steep. Yeah, I get some good views now. I think that's the first Pamola Peak that I came up, and then that little notch was the first scary part. And then I traveled this whole ridge, and you can see there's lots of little bumps. And I think the high point was somewhere around here. But yeah, it was kind of a long trip. Yeah, I believe that's that Pamola Peak, and that is that little part where you come down and you go up. And I was like, dang, this is gonna be scary doing this over and over again. But it really wasn't bad after that. Especially scary in that very first part. I'll tell you what, it's been about 5 hours and 15 minutes. And it is a long way coming down, yeah. Not making much time, I can tell you that. It's hard to go fast on these rocks. You just have to work them real slow. I'm kind of scared of that rock. It's kind of slippery. Anyway, I'm still trying to make my way down there. I will say the views are improved quite a bit. But yeah, I'm not doing great. It's just steep as all get out. It's kind of like the way up now. It's just coming up a spine of rocks. Now I'm going down a spine of rocks. I'm still trying to make my way to Chimney Pond. I have been coming down this hill for a long time. Look at it. I mean, it's crazy. It's not a trail. It's just like straight up the mountain over these rocks. That's tough, man. That's hard to do. That's hard to do. It is a direct route, I'll give you that. I think they could make a lot of people happy if they made a new trail with some switchbacks. Boom, 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 boom. You know, going straight up these rocks and then straight down them is tough. I don't know which is worse, going down them or up. Maybe the saddle trail was the answer. Over there. Definitely not bigger rocks, kind of loose rocks, but probably none of these big fellas. Anyway, I'm still trying to cover this mile down to the pond. I'm making it slowly. Well, I've come out of that rocky wall, and now I'm going down some more rocks, but in the woods now. Tight little woods too. Steep, still steep. Real steep. Same as it's been, but covered with woods now. Absolutely worn out, no doubt about that. Kind of frustrating when you can't make much time and you're tired. You just kind of wear down. But gotta keep moving. I'm getting near the pond down here, I think, or somewhat near it. I'm gonna have a break there. I mean, I'm not that close to it. Dang, it takes a long time. I just came down the Cathedral Trail and I made it to the pond. Now it's starting to rain. That was only 1.7 miles. I'll tell you what, that was tough, boy. That was tough, tough, tough. Coming down those boulders is just as bad as going up. I've been gone for 7.5 hours of working. I'm worn out right now. Here's some stabilization. I gotta be on my best behavior. Saddle trail, maybe that's the way to go. Less boulders, could be good. Boulders takes a lot out of you, I can tell you that. I still got a long way to go, so hopefully the rest of the trail will be mellow. 62 degrees, 62 or 4 degrees. What's going on in here? Everybody's gone. I'm not even going to look at the Pond Dudley Trail. Yeah, a lot of the trails kind of convene here, or meet up here at the pond. Oh. A lot of information. Yeah, here's what I'm doing. Roaring Brook Campground's where I'm heading. Look at that, 3.3 miles. Wow. You got a long way to go, boy. Let me make sure I'm going the right way. Yep, it says go this way. Yeah, I got a long way to go. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I can tell you what, coming down them boulders took a lot out of me. Hopefully it'll be something like this, walking through the woods. I can deal with that. Well, I holed up in this little shelter structure here at Chimney Pond. It happened to be right when I got here, it started pouring down rain, so I'm in a good spot. I was able to have a pretty big meal. I saw those French Canadians again. I have no idea what kind of route they're taking, but they passed me going up past the summit, and they must have, I have no idea what they're doing. Anyway, I'm probably going to put my camera away and my phone away because it's raining. I may wait for the rain to settle down a little bit, but I have to get going at some point. So hopefully the rain will stop. Otherwise I won't be getting my camera out for a while.
I heard one.
I did not hear a lot of thunder.
Yeah, I heard one.
I just arrived here when the rain started, so I was very happy.
Yeah.
I got in here and had a little something to eat, and
Yeah, we had just taken a lunch break.
yeah, a whole bunch of waterfalls
Yeah.
formed by that rain shower. Really awesome.
Okay. There's some flooding. Down that rock right now?
Well, the rain did stop, so I'm back on the move again. I was there for 37 minutes, having a break, and now I'm heading back. She said it took about 2.5 hours, including her lunch break, to come up this trail, so hell. She also said it was full of water right now, so I believe that. With this rain, probably going to be a little river going right down the middle of the trail. Yeah, one pro was that rain caused all those waterfalls. That was awesome. Those waterfalls were super awesome. They were just streaming down from all those different chutes. That was super cool. I didn't even notice them until she said that. I turned around and there they were. It was really cool. Anyway, there'll be some slippery rocks out here. That's a problem. Let's see how this goes. Well, I am loving this Chimney Pond trail. It's very mellow. It's basically flat. It's got some boulders, small boulders and dirt. Nothing like the trail I came up on. Nothing like the trail I came up on. That was straight up the mountain, just climbing up boulders, big boulders. And certainly not anything like that one I came down on. That was a disaster. That was just steep as could be. Climbing down those boulders was a killer. This is like, alright, I can do this. I'm just kind of walking. I can handle this. So this is kind of a good way to finish things up. It's a bit long, but at least it's doable. Much less taxing. Well, I'm going on 10 hours now. I've been walking and walking. I did take about an hour of that time off for eating and resting, but the other 9 hours I've been walking either flat like this or more likely up boulders and down boulders. I'm really tired right now. I'm super tired. This trail just never ends. It just keeps on going. 3.3 miles, but I'm either walking really slow or something, but I'm making it. I'm struggling. It's raining. It's rained a couple times. Put my jacket on. I took my jacket off. There's a nice river over there to my side. That's pretty cool. But yeah, this trail I just can't seem to get it over with. Just keeps on going. It's really killing me. But I'm There's really not many options besides keep moving. So that's what I'm doing. Well, I'm back. 10 hours and 15 minutes with 1 hour of rest. That was tough. I'm really worn out. I got a bit of a headache. I'm very thoroughly exhausted. Yeah, I'm just worn out hard. I had a good time. I made it. I'm happy about that. I was pretty strong going up. Coming down took a lot out of me. Coming back on that Chimney Trail kind of took a long time. I was just really tired, I think, for most of that return trip. Saddle may be a better way to come down. I was just looking at the map there, the geographic. I mean, they have a little map with the hills built into it. Not sure what you call that right now, but yeah, you can see the Cathedral Trail was this real steep trail, and the saddle had a little steep in it, but you had to walk over, and then you had to walk in the basin area quite a bit. But at least he only had a little bit of steep. Anyway, that tore me up, man. That really knocked me out. I'm worn out bad, and I'm gonna try to get something to eat and get over this headache. It's raining. Started off raining and it's ended raining, so it's been a little bit of everything today. Rain, sun, clouds. Happy to have made it.